Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry I'm late today. I was life got in the way, unfortunately. But today I also thought it's going to be more of a what's up, Charlotte? What's up, Kitsune? Today I was gonna do a more of a chillax and wait, why is the sound on? And kind of more of like a resting stream because I've been editing the entire morning and the day yesterday. So today I'm not gonna do a challenge run, I'm gonna do some PvP and invasions because we do have to make, actually I do have to make still some preparations for my builds that I want to actually take over into the DLC, because the DLC is definitely gonna be coming. Hey Patches, what's up? I'm probably gonna... Hey Smoggy, what's up? I'm probably gonna make like a little bit of a showcase with the footage I'll gather today. I'm back. I'm fine, Kitsune. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Oh my god, my English. I also did a workout like an hour ago, so I'm a little bit puffed up, so my breathing could be a little bit more hectic. Alright. Basically, I'm working on 3 kind of like, let's say, more unique builds that I would like to showcase. That are going to be probably the 3 that I'm taking into the DLC. So that's going to be fun. So what I had imagined right now was just go over what is the purpose, what is the main mechanics of the build, and then showcase them maybe in one duel, one successful duel, and a couple of invasions. And then we're going to switch to the other one and to the other one. So, alright, basically, this is the first one. And this one got a little bit of a... This is a little bit of a ripoff from something that G9 did a lot of in his streams. It's basically a pure arcane intelligence caster. Actually, it's a pure arcane mage build. Because there is this weapon called the Ripple Crescent Halberd, which scales pretty much just of arcane. And there is also the Albernuric Staff, which scales purely off of arcane. It's a little bit of magic scaling and mostly arcane scaling. And what this allows you to do is a couple of cool things. First of all, this is the armor set that I'm wearing because I think it fits the fashion like the best. The Witch Glintstone Crown gives you like 3 points to arcane, 3 points to intelligence, which is also quite cool. The talismans are here mainly for boosting my defenses and for boosting my spellcasting. But the pure arcane scaling allows you to do something quite neat. First of all, you can buff the Ripple Crescent Halberd. So using greases on this build is actually quite potent, because the greases you apply to your weapon actually scale of the arcane scaling that you have. So the more arcane stats that you put in, the faster like the sulfuric grease will sleep people, the faster the poison grease will poison people. Basically, I've gotten to the point where this build at 80 arcane poisons people in 2 hits with the halberd. It's actually insane. Like, it actually worked quite potent. And if you sleep somebody, you can basically just spam them to death with Carrion Slicer. Like, I'm gonna try to showcase this today, but if you put a sulfuric grease and sleep somebody with it, you can just melt their health, Carrion Slicer, into like pretty much kill anybody with it. Arcane builds are the best. I've never actually played with an arcane build. Like, this is the first one that I made. Once I've seen G9's build, I actually said I have to make this look so fun. So that was the equipment. The stats are going to be... Let me actually take this off. So the stats, without the stat boosting gear, are these. And I do have to say these are quite okay stats. Like 60 vigor is fine. And 77 arcane and 22 intelligence you have because you don't wear the Witch Glintstone Crown. When you wear the Witch Glintstone Crown, you get the rest of the stats that you need. There's also another thing. 2 other things, actually. Also, the spells that are optimized for this build are a little bit weird. We use Carrion Slicer because it's like the main crux of the combo. And the Swift Glintstone Shard, which is the main like poking mechanism you have. Also, the Gavel of Haima, because the Gavel of Haima has absolutely insane hyper armor. You can trade with pretty much anybody. Bosses and PvP enemies included. The Magic Glintblade is here just so I can actually throw people off and like make them make mistakes. Star Shower, fantastic finisher, and I have the Scholar's Armament because you can buff the weapon and sometimes you just want to do basic magic damage, so this is a great buff to do it. And the Physics Flask is going to be restore HP when near death, and the Magic Shroud and Crack Tier because you're doing mostly magic damage at the end of the day, so the Shroud and Crack Tier works fine. That's the first build. I'm gonna do a couple of invasions and duels, and then we're gonna switch the build and see how it does, and see how the other ones do. This is my second favorite out of the 3. I think my favorite is going to be like the bullet hell, which is going to be a pure intelligence build. But it's a kind of like a more melee focused intelligence build. It uses heavy attacks a lot instead of like the normal light attacks that other builds use. Also, I haven't PvP'd in quite a while, so I'm gonna be a little bit rusty. Do you guys PvP a lot in these games? I usually... Like, I started my channel on PvP, but I soon figured out that it wasn't actually doing that well. But I do still enjoy quite a lot of PvP in my off time. Hey! Mariboko, what's up? Let's try the sleep strat. Marimoku, are you ready? He's gonna be slept in the next hit. Come back here. Let's try to make him do mistakes like this. This is why we have sorceries on the offhand. Oh, nice counter. I like it. I'm almost dead for some reason. And I'm... Wrong spell. He actually killed me because I cast the wrong spell. Alright. And goodbye. That's why Carrion Slicer is absolutely busted. GG, my friend. I slept in there. Like 3 hits it takes you to... It takes 3 hits to sleep somebody if it's 4 degrees, which is actually quite dangerous, not going to lie. If I hadn't had the wrong spell, he would be actually dead on the other one. A bit. I think a lot of people... What would you say is better, Kitsune? Dark Souls 3 PvP or Elden Ring PvP? I would actually say I prefer myself the Elden Ring PvP a lot more. I should probably also showcase this build in PvE as well. I'm gonna do that after I pull off a good combo. I'm not gonna be dueling for long, I just want to showcase the combo in a duel. And then I'm gonna be invading for a bit. Invasions are definitely a bit more fun. 3v1s are always better to gauge the effectiveness of a build. I forgot to mention I also have 72 poise. I have 72 poise because you need to be able to tank like rapier hits. I hate Carrion Slicer in PP and I don't play it because I never play or play mage. I also think Elden Ring PvP is better. It has more like flair to it. I'm wondering how many people are actually recognizing G9 here. Are we going? Are we going? Ah, he's recognizing the build. He's definitely recognizing the build. Good fight. But that's the combo, yeah. You just sleep somebody in 3 hits, and then you just carry and slice them to death. He definitely recognized the build. I'll pick up off. Alright. Enough duels. Duels are not actually that interesting. Wait. I should actually showcase this build as well in PvE. Let's go kill one Earth Tree avatar. That's going to be key. Okay. Dark Souls 3 PvP has always been a little bit kind of like too slow for me. Honestly, the Elden Ring PvP suits me a lot better. Also, jumping mechanics make PvP a lot more fun. They make it more dynamic. You can have some cool exchanges where you can like jump over somebody's greatsword attack and then just have some fun with it that way. But it's kind of funny, like you can literally make an arcane mage just because there is the Albernuric staff in the game. It's actually amazing. Like, I love the detail. Like, you don't have to be... You can make a mage by having a pure faith character. You can still make a mage if you want to. The build variety you can do in Elden Ring is actually quite insane. Like when it comes in terms of the stats. When it comes in terms of the meta PvP, like you're gonna be just seeing Carrion Slicer probably around. But for a good reason, because Slicer is just way too strong. It's actually... Because this build is actually really good in PvE as well, I'm gonna showcase it on this little guy. Because why not? Come here, my boy. That's a bad showcase. I should have rolled behind. I forgot how to fight this guy, actually. Also didn't buff. Just a second, my boy. Yeah, this doesn't work. It's more of a, like a fair build, but it still works out quite fine because hitting like 600 damage on a halberd strike is not bad at all. You have your own shenanigans, I have mine. Definitely Magic Glintblade probably is the best, like, PvE spell that you can... One of the best PvE spells. It does a lot of damage and enemies don't seem to actually try to avoid it a lot. And it doesn't use any mana. Well, almost any. This guy's actually super tanky when you're not doing fire damage. It's actually insane. How much resistance do these guys have? Well, time to finish you. Bye-bye. Good fight. Whoa! What did I build? I have a detailed explanation, Hans, at the beginning, so you can just rewind and see for yourself. It's basically an arcane mage. Pure arcane and doing a mage build with it. Let's do some invasions, because invasions are the most fun. Let's go to lake facing cliffs, that way you guys have a nice view. Did we try Malenia? Nah, I'm gonna do Malenia off screen, because I just can't do it on screen. Like, I get too much pressure when I do it on screen. My favorite arcane weapon is the Executioner's Blade. The Executioner's Blade is quite cool. I would actually get it. I would like to make a cool, like, greatsword build, but greatswords are kind of shit in this game, honestly. Omen Killer build patches, yeah. Like for Malenia, I'm gonna do her probably. I'm gonna try to beat her off screen, and I'm gonna put it in a video, and that's when. And I'm gonna put the entire fight in a video. I'm not gonna cut it out. Probably best way for me to be able to do it and still keep my sanity. Have you tried Dragon Halberd since they buffed it? I haven't tried Dragon Halberd. I don't have a quality build yet. Like, I need to do a challenge run in order to get a... yeah, I need to do a challenge run so I can get a quality build going, because I don't have any characters left where I can do it. I'll be judging your off stream as well. Thanks, Smuggy. All killers are cool. What's my favorite boss to fight against? This is gonna probably sound weird, but when I'm doing like a normal run, I think Radagon is my favorite boss to fight against. He has like the most like interesting and varied moveset. And he's not annoying like Malenia. Like, I would say Radagon is a much better version of the Malenia fight. Because they're kind of similar, like they're both fast, super, they have some insane attacks. But the difference between Radagon and Malenia, Radagon doesn't heal himself. And he doesn't have a super insta-kill move that's basically like a fuck you to you. I forgot it's actually... Godskin Duo. Patchy, stop trolling. Nobody likes the Godskin Duo or Fire Giant. Though Fire Giant is kind of like okay, but the Godskin Duo is a whole nother thing. I should have actually chosen a better time to do this, because usually at like afternoon in my time I don't get too many invasions, but I don't have to get too many invasions as well. On the 137 build we'll get a lot more invasions. 150 is a little bit stale. What's your guys' prediction on the Elden Ring DLC? What do you predict is gonna happen? The hell, never in my life have I invaded in this place. They have to be fighting down there, right? Second hugging woman. What level is the build? 150. I'm personally in this game more of the invader type rather than the... Hey boys, what's up? How are you doing today? Whoa! That guy should be poisoned. Okay. I should have actually gone into 3. I should have actually gone into a moon whale, but that was a mistake. I'm a bit rusty in invasions though. Mikola DLC. Everybody's saying Mikola, but I think like Elden Ring is gonna pull like a 180 on us and do a I don't know, feet DLC for some reason. We might see Mikola's feet in the DLC. That's my prediction. Crucible Knight Duo is better for me. Are the greases infinitely farmable? Yes, but some of them are pretty difficult to farm. Like the Sophoric greases are super difficult to farm because you need to farm 3 Naza lilies. And 3 Naza lilies are kind of like hard to get. But the poison grease is easy to farm. Double Rupture Tear. I haven't seen that actually in quite a while. The Double Rupture Tear has not been used a lot. It does do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, you cannot beat the game with it. That's kind of like a shame. A Kamikaze challenge run would be quite fun to do probably in Elden Ring, but I don't know how to pull that off. Like you would have to basically use rejection to beat the entire game. What level method do you use? Get through the entire game and then go over here, the Palace Approach ledge road, and just farm these guys infinitely. Or just dupe your runes. Wait, let me actually put on the Hunter as well. Or you can just dupe runes. You can go into like G9's Discord, get a lot of runes if people can actually help you with. Why is it not just that invaders can be all level they want because they're going to be outnumbered anyways? Because that's honestly a very stupid idea. I win most of my invasions 3v1 and people are overleveled against me. Like you have overleveled phantoms. And I still win most of the invasions. Honestly, the problem of PvP and invasions is a problem that From Software hasn't actually found the perfect solution yet. But in this game, it's mostly like 3v1s. Difficult problem to solve, honestly. Especially when I'm invading Lucaria. What the hell is going on? Like, I usually never invade here. Lucaria is not a... Ooh. Oh, I have a friend. What's going on? It's quite cool. We have a virgin abductor and a friend. These are the same guys. Oh, this guy has no health. Hey! What's up, my man? What's up? How are you doing today? That guy had absolutely no health. He like died in 2 hits. Stop attacking me. Okay, that's why you level your vigor, guys. You don't want to go into like a game with 1200 HP. That won't be very good for you. I was going to say like, I thought Shifted was he's my real virgin friend, but this virgin is the virgin abductor, so that's another friend. I would say I win most of the 2v1 invasions and like more than half the 3v1s invasions. So I don't want to actually make like invaders even more powerful than they already are, because you have to keep in mind like invaders, if you want to invade, you're probably gonna make like a dedicated PvP build. So you're gonna have that advantage over the PvE guys, because most people, if you haven't noticed, don't know how to make a solid build. Like most people will not have 60 vigor and like optimal damage stat. They're gonna have like stats all around. They're not gonna be prepared for PvE. So even if you are outnumbered as an invader, you still have a pretty solid chance to defeat them. That's also a good strategy, Mass Dragon. Yeah, just run to enemies, yeah. That's exactly what you need. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, run and get some backup. You have, like, backup all around the map. I think, like, Miyazaki and from the team at From Software really want to make, like, invasions like you're some sort of a mini boss fight. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Well, I'm running away from that. Bye-bye, boys. I might honestly just stand my ground here to see what's gonna happen, because this is... Oh my god. What have I invaded? What is this? Why are these guys two with Grey Shield? Shit. How to deal with this? That's how you deal with this. My god. Okay, the net is shit on this guy. It's gonna be hell. Oh! Alright, time to run away somehow. Don't know what is going on. Okay, now we're alone. What is going on? That is horrible on this guy. Literally horrible. Okay. I'm not sure what am I supposed to do here with this net. Run away, I guess. Okay. It's getting annoying. His net is so bad, I can't do anything about it. What the hell? Bye bye, my boy. Okay. The net on that guy was actually insane. Like, both of them died. I killed one with Gavel of Haima. That's actually a good showcase why Gavel of Haima is actually quite insane. That was a bad spot to be invaded, though. It's funny you say mini boss fight because you get a different team when you invade as a Bloody Finger or a Cousin. Do you get a different team? I haven't noticed. One of them fell, yeah. That was actually my plan, to get one of them to fall. But it didn't work out as I expected it to work out. I like this build a lot. It has a lot of different variations to do here. But that was actually insane. I like the Ruined Stern Precipice for invading also as well. Let me actually change my flasks here. My flasks are not optimal for invading. Probably 2 mage flasks and 5. Normal flasks should be fine. You can attack even, like, it doesn't matter if you invade as an Cursant or Bloody Finger. Bloody Fingers can attack Bloody Fingers, or Cursants can attack Cursants. It doesn't matter. Like, Red Invaders were always unable to attack each other, so. When I see 3 people, I always say yes. Like, I honestly get excited when I see multiple people, because it's gonna make more of a fun fight. Like, it's boring if I just fight 1v1. It gets kind of stale after a while. But invasions are super chaotic, and it's always like fun to do them. The main problem is figuring out where the enemies are. I think they're up there, yeah. I can hear them. Oh! Jesus! It's a lot of enemies. That's how you deal with these guys. Whoop! Now run away because they have magic on their side. I need some backup for these guys. These guys are super difficult to take care of. Well, that guy didn't want to fight. Okay. My most hated place to invade is by the Lake of Rot. Really bad at seeing if I'm about to die. Yeah, Lake of Rot is kind of shit for invading, honestly. If you don't have a lot of, like, the the boluses that negate Scarlet Rot, then that place is absolute hell. Like, the reason why you invade is always because you want to fight multiple opponents, right? Like, I don't see another reason to invade. If you want to fight 1v1, just go do it. Invasions are fun because they are chaotic. But I understand why a lot of people don't actually like them. But it's honestly... PvP and invasions are probably the real best way to make a solid build. Like, 90% of the time. If you're not doing a, like, focused PvE build that wants to destroy bosses really fast, if you structure your build to make it a viable PvP build, it's gonna be an awesome PvE build as well. 3v2s are amazing, but you can't have them in Elden Ring for some reason. Like, they don't allow 3v2 fights. 4v2 fights were like the best fights in Dark Souls 3. When you have 4 cooperators and 2 invaders. The castle, the shaded castle, you mean? The one with the one filled entirely with poison. That place is also very fun to invade at. Ah, who said Lake of Rot? And we immediately get it, boys. And know what? I do not have any way to negate Scarlet Rot. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for these guys to come over here because I don't want to go into Scarlet Rot territory. That wouldn't be cool. Why can't I press these buttons? That's so stupid. I can't go over there because I'm gonna die. But they have to come over here. Okay, he's dying. I mean, my own favorite cosplay, Lubu from Dynasty Warriors. Lubu from I played Dynasty Warriors when I was a kid, but I never actually played them again after that. So I actually don't know any characters in the game. Hey! Hey, my boy. I wonder what they're going to do. If they don't have any ranged weapon, like, they're gonna just get fucked. Nah, I won't actually. Can I hit them with something? Can this hit? How long is the range of this? Yeah, not long enough. Not long enough, unfortunately. We're just gonna have a standoff here. I'm not gonna go over there, and I'm not going to come over here. Also, if you didn't know, if you do the erudition... If you do the erudition emote with a glintstone helmet, it gets a little up. That's kind of like a cool detail. I mean, a Malekith build, but I don't think it's good. Why do you don't think it's good? Like, Malekith weapon is okay. Like the Black Blade. It's pretty okay for PvP. It's not good, but it's okay. Right now, invasions are kind of like fixed, Charlotte, where you can invade the entire map. Basically, wherever you have found, wherever you have been, you can get an invasion. It didn't work like that before, but they fixed that. Okay. We need to break the stalemate because there is no point in it. Me staying here the entire day. So, I'm going to be the bigger man. I'm going to buff. Let's go, boys. Time for a fight. That one hit. Okay, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, but he is so laggy. It's actually insane. These guys are cool. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of damage. Okay, this guy's way too laggy. Like, he's like moonwalking across the arena. I need to take care of the laggy guy first. Then I can do something about this. Magic link plays are the What the hell is going on today? I'm fighting ghosts. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you figured... What the hell was that? Hey Tommy, what's up? Okay. What the hell is going on with invasions today, guys? This is actually becoming bonkers at the end of the day. 1v2 best situation in the game? Probably. Okay. I didn't lose that one though. That was definitely not on my part. What was he doing? He was cosplaying as Casper the Ghost. Because I basically couldn't see his attack. Okay, PvP invasions be like that sometimes. I think like if From Software would just like have the time or have the will to like fix the connection issues so that you don't have like that happen, the PvP scene would probably double. Because the PvP, in honesty, is quite good. It's just that the things that you need to get into it is kind of like hard to do. Like, it's gonna be hard to pull in a lot of new PvPers from Elden Ring because I haven't seen them a lot. Like, most of the PvPers I'm imagining right now are guys from, like, previous Souls games. Especially Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 was the only good in, like, PvP-focused Souls game. My favorite invaders are those that die off screen before you even see them. That's honestly quite low-key funny, not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Also expect a new video on Sunday, guys. I've done editing and I just need to actually compile the music and like kind of like more finalize it for Sunday. But you can expect the Ancient Dragon Lightning spell run on Sunday, definitely. That will definitely come out. Yeah, that's probably a lot of the people's experience in PvP, Charlotte. A lot of people going to PvP, it lags like crazy sometimes. Especially like in the last couple of days. And they just kind of quit because why would they play that if it's just like kind of like broken at the end? Problem is, the PvP is actually quite good. If they just fix the connection issues, like I'm telling you, the PvP scene would double. And if they balance the game a little bit. But I think they're gonna do that. They've shown like, they have definitely shown like effort into putting more eyes on the PvP scene. Oh my god, what have I made? What have I made? This is like the worst thing to invade, honestly. Okay. It's a bleed cross Naginata double setup, as always. Okay, time to actually throw some magic around. Because this is not a pure... I love Star Shower, it's like the best spell in the game, guys. It's honestly the best spell in the game. Of course he's gonna pull out the Moonveil. What the hell was that? He's dead. Bye-bye. Good fight. Good fight, my boy. You have fought well, even with the Moonveil. Lol, I just hate that helmet. I honestly like that helmet. I honestly like the setup of I like the fashion of Loretta armor with the Witch Glintstone crown. I actually really like it. One thing I hate is that one that's a place one need torrent for but can't use that's shit. Like, the IFK farmers, you mean? Yeah, that's a problem. But honestly, they're not that prevalent anymore, so not much of a problem anymore. I don't have any friends to play the game with, but I want to play online. That's why I do invasions. I'm kind of like in the same boat, Kitsune, but I honestly don't like there is no reason for me to actually do co-op. Like, I would actually have to figure out a good reason to do co-op. Like, in previous games, I've done co-op a lot, but there was the Covenant system, and I always got rewarded, like, with weapons and armor and spells when I did co-op with friends, like with the Warrior or Samurai Covenants. But right now, there are no Covenants, so I don't feel any incentivization to do co-op, so I just do invasions, because invasions are more fun. Also, Jay Hunter, welcome to the chat. The Burger King crowns are hilarious. Yeah, they're kind of like hilarious, that's true. They're kind of like fun to do. But they're super useful. Like, this one gives 3 to Arcane and 3 to Intelligence. Like, it's actually fantastic. It just looks insane. And it's super hard to get. You have to actually finish the entirety of Selen's questline which takes like years to do. Let's do one more invasion then. Let's switch to the other build. I would say this build is pretty much done. Like Ripple Crescent Halberd with the Albernuric staff works fine. It's pretty much just a G9 build. And I love it. I just love this build. It would be a nice thing if you could like alter helmet sizes in the game. That would probably fix the problem, J Hunter. Because yeah, they're kind of big. Yeah, that's true. Definitely, Sulfuric Grease would be better in PvE, but Poison Grease would be definitely better in PvE. But Sulfuric Grease is much better in PvP. Like it gets actually insane in PvP. I'm actually amazed that G9 managed to turn this build into something that actually works. The Gavel of Haima together with Star Shower and Carrion Slicer definitely saves the build though. Bam. Let's do one more invasion and we'll call it a day. Have I actually won any invasions? I don't know. I did win one. I did win one invasion where I two-shotted a guy. Every time I invade by the Tower and Dragon Ball League because they are up there and nothing I can do. Yeah, that shit needs to be fixed. You're talking about this. You're talking about Lena's Rise AFK farmers. That is unfortunate. How long do you stream? You mean today or in general? In general I do like 3-hour streams, but today I'm gonna do like probably 2.5 hours. I still need to edit a lot more. I play a pure sorcery build and just use Stars of Ruin. Alright. Stars of fucking Ruin. Star Shower is better than Stars of Ruin right now. Stars of Ruin got nerfed heavily. So Star Shower is a lot better right now. It has more range. It does almost the same damage, but it tracks a lot better. Shall we do another mage, guys, or shall we go into a Fate build? What's the build? Here you go. This is the build. This is the first build, Idir. Then I'm switching. I'm gonna switch like in a couple of minutes to the next one. The next one is an all-around Faith caster, so he can do like he does pure holy damage which shreds people. He has dragon spells and faith spells. That's true. Stars of Ruin is a lot prettier spell than Star Shower, but I like the efficiency of Star Shower a lot more. I'm still wondering if... I don't know how hard would it be, like... I kind of want to do, like... can you beat Elden Ring with only primeval sorceries? But the problem is I have Comet Azure there. So I could do, like... Can you beat Elden Ring with only primeval sorceries, but not use Comet Azure? That would be quite... It would be quite nice to see the other spells actually do in PvE. I'm not sure how good Stars of Ruin is in PvE. There's another place now on the top of the walls in the place where you fight against the Lord of Blood. Did it an hour ago? That's another place. I didn't know about that one. That's a new one for me. Where are you, my boy? Does anybody of you use Stars of Ruin in PvE, guys? Like, honestly. I've never seen anybody use it for, like, PvE purposes. Only in PvP. This place is not gonna lie, one of the better places to invade because there is a lot of support you can get. Not this place specifically, but snowfields in general. Because the enemies over here are much more dangerous than I am. Stars of Ruin is the main Legina in PvE? That kind of makes sense. Because, yeah, Comet Azure is like a stationary gun. Oh, I won't have any support there. I might be able to lure them into a trap, though. Loretta, it seems. Oh, a Loretta and a 3 Sentinel. Hey, guys. Hey. I would have more liked it if you were completely A. Let's see what we're going to do. I would like some support over here. That would be quite nice. Oh, start shower. Okay. Okay. They're being way too passive. Oh my god. I need backup, or the wolves can help. The wolves can definitely help. Come back, boys! Time for you to meet your maker. Haha, I have also Star Shower. What is with the lag today? Jesus Christ. The lag is insanity. I can't fight him here in the open. That's actually kind of suicide. But can you do a run only using ice sorceries? Yes, I can. I think I can. I haven't actually figured out a good way to get ice sorceries yet. But there are more than just ice sorceries. If you like consider only ice sorceries, it's gonna be probably impossible. But ice spells, that's another can of worms entirely. Jesus, the lag on this guy. The lag is insane on this guy. Can't hit him at all. What the hell is hitting me? Oh, the arrows. Okay. Good fight. Good fight. Thank you, archers. Thank you very much. Oh my god, the archers are the MVP of this area, honestly. The archers are so insane. This is my first sorcery run. I can do an ice spell only run. Nah, the lightning doesn't count. It doesn't do magic damage, I think. Also, you can't really get it. Because... But I could actually include... fuck it. If I'm gonna do like an ice spell only run, I will include ice lightning, I will include ice, and I will include like ice sorceries. Like, you have like the... What's it called? I think I've gotten in this character. No, I'm gonna show you in the next character. I'm actually gonna go right over here. Archers are meta, yeah. There is one way to get an ice sorcery at the beginning of the game. Only one way that I know of, if you're not using zip glitch. Without zip glitch, you can only get like the ice dragon breath. That's the only ice sorcery you can get at the beginning. Ice spell, not ice sorcery. And then you can use the ice breath to get like the ice sorceries, and then you can get like ice lightning and so on and so forth. I'm gonna show you what I mean. On the Holy Dragon, because he has all the dragon spells. No, just with just sorcery, it's impossible because you cannot get ice sorcery at the beginning. You have to kill Loretta in order to get ice sorceries, or you have to have a really good PC where you can do the zip glitch. But just getting ice sorceries is impossible. Rani Moon does frost damage, yeah, but it's not an ice sorcery. Rani's Moon is a moon sorcery. I wanted to say... You can get this spell at the beginning of the game. There is a glitch I can use to get this spell without killing anything. And this is an ice. This is just ice sorcery at the end of the day. Transforms caster into a dragon that spews icy breath. You're transformed into a dragon that spews icy breath. That would work in an ice magic only run. Which PC you got? I got no PC. I have an Acer Nitro 5. I have a laptop. I cannot do zip glitches. I cannot even run Elden Ring on the PC. I wanted to show the build first. So, this is the equipment for this build. Double coded swords, because coded swords absolutely shred. The archery seal, because we are using a pure faith character with 80 faith, so we need to use that as well. The silver tier mask to get our arcane up to 18, so we can cast any dragon spell that we want. The twinned armor with the bull goats, just so we can have some nice fashion, because I like it. Bull goat, sacred scorpion charm to boost holy damage. 2 fingers to get our faith to 80. And the Flux Canvas Talisman to get our spell damage, to actually incantation damage, even higher. This build is probably the most damaging build out of them all on today's showcase, probably. This build does so much damage with double jumping coded sword slashes. It's actually quite insane. The stats I'm using for this build are these. Wait, like, let me actually take off this and this. And these are the stats for this build. So we have 75 faith with 10 arcane. And when we get the arcane mask, we get like 18 arcane, so we can actually wield the entire set if we want. It's actually quite powerful, potent. So with 2 finger and this. So these are the stats after that. These are the stats I'm working on with this build. We have also 4 damaging spells that I love to use. Coded swords are really underrated. They do a lot of damage. I'm gonna showcase them right now. Let me actually show the spells in the flask. Samurai Storm is pretty neat, got a triple kill with it. Samurai Storm is pretty cool if you can land it. You played new Warzone? I never played Warzone at all. I'm not into much of FPS shooters. So, the spells we are using is Vicious Link because it's fucking awesome. Triple Rings of Light because it's definitely underrated. This spell is super hard to dodge. Smaragd's Glintstone Breath and the Grail's Roar. The reason why I use Smaragd is because magic damage doesn't get nerfed when it's raining, so you can actually use it to its full potential most of the time. Black Flame Protection because it's Black Flame Protection, and Golden Vow because we need an overall buff. You can also slap on here the Golden Barrier, whatever it's called, that boosts like your magic damage. That would be also quite nice. And the tiers are Holy Shrouding Crack tier and Crimson Bubble tier. Both of them fantastic. Let's do a couple of duels. Where are you playing then? I'm playing on a PS4. And I'm recording on the laptop. That is why you haven't actually seen any modded runs of Elden Ring, because I can't do it. I would love to do like the Ascended mod, but I'll have to buy a PC first. Getting a PC that's actually better than the laptop right now is quite expensive, so it's gonna probably take some time. Probably like next year, gonna see Elden Ring modded runs. Up to that point, I'm probably gonna use the Dark Souls modded runs. Dark Souls modded runs are also quite cool in my opinion. But double corded swords. Also, probably these are the only swords where you're literally like using lightsabers. And I love that, like, kind of like a runic. Like, I love the design of this. Like, this is just so cool. Oh my god, what have I summoned? What have I summoned even? He's not going to be able to... Ready? He's not going to be able to actually, like... Yeah. He's just gonna get shredded. The poor guy. The poor guy. The poor guy. I'm sorry. Good fight. Oh my god. That's why Triple Rings of Light are kind of like... They're kind of like... spinning holy Beyblades. Like, they just shred people into the ground. I'm sure the Fabled Elden Ring DLC will come out soon. It will come out. It's probably going to be announced pretty soon, but it's gonna probably come out like next year. I play on PC with a PS4 controller. That's definitely the best combo, yeah. PC is a lot better. But... I'm a Croatian. I'm kind of poor. I don't have a lot of money, so I can't actually afford a PC just yet. This time I'm not going to buff. This time I'm just gonna use the coded swords. I'm gonna try to pull out the... Need to take care of this bubble first. Grab. Oh. That's a nice roll catch. Oh. But catch this! Oh, you're dead. Bye-bye. Good fight. Bye-bye. Good fight. Is that Torchpole? Was he trolling? I think he's just playing. I think he wasn't trolling. I think he was just trying to have fun. I love this build, if you can't tell. Like, this build rocks. Definitely. This build fucking destroys people. It does so much damage, it's actually insane. And people don't expect this. Like, they never expect the unblockable attack. Or the... what's it called? What is the attack called? Forgot. The weapon art of the Coated Blades. Alright, let me show you this build in PvE action. Laser Eyes, please, thank you. I never seen anybody use the Torchpole in PvP, that's actually quite funny. But yeah, as soon as I buy a PC, you're gonna see a lot more modded Elden Ring runs. Like, I'm gonna do like randomizers, mod runs, batshit insanity sometimes. Why doesn't this match? I would actually say this matches quite well. Like, the silver mask quite flows into the twin armor. And I really like the look of this build right now. It isn't cute. Nothing in the game is cute, man. This is Elden Ring. This is not Hello Kitty. If it isn't cute. It's like a playing Pokemon game, not Elden Ring. This build is a lot more potent though in PvE. Because... I beg to differ, my wizard is cute. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, yeah? You got a Discord server? Yeah. Kitsune, there is a Discord link in the description. You can join. I actually killed this guy. I'm gonna showcase this build on something else then. Where is another close by Earth Tree avatar? I think there is one over here, right? The server should automatically authenticate you if you use server access, so try it. I'm still testing that. The Discord server is like in serious... It's like in serious, in a building phase. Like, I need to learn a lot about managing Discords. I hate the area for invades. What do you mean? Lena's Rise you hate? I think everybody hates Lena's Rise for invading. You inherit the Frenzy Flame and use Mimic's Veil, you always turn into a lit brazier. Cool. Did I kill every single tree in the land? What the hell is... Okay. There's another Earth Tree. There is not an Earth Tree over here. Is there an Earth Tree over here? I don't know. Let's try. I think there is not. Hey! I can't pronounce Arabic names, unfortunately, but hey. Kitsune, you're also going to confirm for me, does the server authentication actually work? Like, it should be automatically put into like the role once you give me a thumbs up in the server access. Hey Boomer, what's up? Thoughts on God of War Ragnarok? It's quite good. I like it. I definitely like it. Mohammed? Oh, what's up, Mohammed? Anybody of you actually played God of War? I think I'm like 7 hours into God of War right now, but it's good. It's definitely better. It's much more well made than the first one, like the 2018 one. Where can I? No, there is a tree. Where is a tree? Maybe I will not showcase it on a tree. Maybe I'll showcase it on a... Yeah, screw it. Let's go over here. There is a falling star beast over there. On my phone right now, I'm join it. No problem, Kitsune. Stranger of Paradise. What the hell is that, J Hunter? What is Stranger of Paradise? It's probably gonna be a shorter video. Probably gonna make this one like 10 minutes long, 3 minutes per each build. Is the Final Fantasy Souls-like? Final Fantasy... What? That thought just came into my mind. Final Fantasy Souls-like? Never heard of it. Most Souls-like games are not good, so I don't actually pay too much attention to them. Thymesia was the only, like, good one, I would say. Like, in my opinion, of course. Why are there T-posing enemies over there? It's actually quite interesting. Enough T-posing. This is probably one of the more ferocious beasts in the game. Stop. That didn't do as much damage because it hadn't connected. God. Falling Star beasts are honestly insane, guys. But I do like 1000 damage per hit, so... They don't stand still. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, Falling Star Beast. Jesus. Don't fight these guys too usually often, so... Jesus Christ, how do you dodge their attacks? These guys are more ferocious than fucking Astel. Yeah, no. I think everybody watched the... Oh my god, she gives a lot of things. I think everybody watched like Zuli's video on them. And yeah, I really like that they're kind of like the first version of Astel. That's actually quite cool. Hey, the beginning, what's up? Level 200 plus is Wave of Gold area for invades like all use. Yeah, that's true. 200 plus is not a good place for invading. Did I miss Malenia? We didn't do Malenia today, don't worry. Nobody's gonna miss Malenia, don't worry. Don't worry, the big game. I'll fight Malenia off screen, beat her there, put it in a video. So you can be prepared for that one. I think I showcased everything that I need in this build. Let's go invading. See how we can shred people in invasions. Where can I find the swords you're using? If I remember correctly, the coded swords are located near the round table hold in Leyendell. In Leyendell, there is the real round table hold, and there you can find the coded swords. But if you want two, you can either go to New Game Plus, or you can dupe them. The big game is always doing well. Probably the coolest one-handed swords in the game, the coded swords. What's your favorite build? Don't really have one. And not at the moment, at least. Actually, I have one favorite build. I'm gonna show it to you after this one. The next build that's coming after this one is my favorite build that I created. Because not a lot of people use that weapon, and I really love the weapon. The next build is called Bullet Hell. For a good reason. Yeah, it's in the finger room in the round table hold. That's true. In Leyendell capital. For some reason, I always loved the fact when you burn the Earth Tree, like, the sky in Liurnia gets, like, perfectly colored with it. Like, the colors actually super match here. Today is more of a chill stream, the big game. You're not doing anything particularly amazing today. Just chilling, playing some invasions and PvP. I think I'm not sure how to start the next week. I'm gonna have to start a little bit slower because I need to go to another city for a couple of days. So I'm gonna do something like simple on Monday. And then on Wednesday and Friday, we are probably gonna do Dark Souls. There is something I want to do in Dark Souls. And then the week after that we'll start a new Elden Ring challenge run. I can't play, like, I can't do 2 Elden Ring challenge runs back to back. That will get a little bit boring for me then. Like, I need to mix it up, like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Dark Souls. That way it won't get stale and I will be able to produce content for a longer time. This is the perfect spot for invading. God damn it. This is beautiful. We have support. We have artillery support. Oh, this is incredible. Artillery! Oh, you're gonna die, my friend. If you come to me too close, you're gonna die. Not what I wanted to do. No! That was some bullshit. Didn't roll because I actually got stuck there. Ah, oh, come on. Can't wait for any DS2 run. Ah, it's gonna happen. That was such a shame. It was complete failure there. I did a build with the Godskin Pillar and all of the Black Flame Incants. Godskin Pillar is a superb weapon. And with the Black Flame, like, it shreds everything. One thing I would like to is that they one day let us use changing moves on special weapons. Moves on special weapons to change. That doesn't make them special anymore, though. That's kind of like the problem with that. Moonveil users. Everybody's using goddamn Moonveils. Moonveil is one of the better weapons in the game. Like, one of the best weapons in the game, probably. Like, top 5, definitely. I did a Moonveil build and I just got bored of it. And I just had to switch to something else, because Moonveils just get way too boring after a while. Like, you basically just do unsheath constantly. And that's the extent of the Moonveil build. Like, it's super boring. The DS2 run that I would like to do is the no bonfire, no death run. That's the one run I would really like to do. But I would probably do something like of a twist on it as well. Like randomize items or something like that. That would actually make it more fun. Like, I know bonfire, no death run for DS2, but the items are randomized. That sounds actually quite fun. Like the normal one, not so much, but the randomized one, definitely. I would also like to do some Bloodborne content. But I don't have a good idea for Bloodborne content, honestly. Like, there is no challenge run that interests me. Maybe a Blood level 4 run would be okay. Right now, the only thing that I could probably do as a Bloodborne run is a Blood level 4 run. Or maybe a gun only run. That would be actually quite fun. But anything else, like, not really. I should do just a normal Bloodborne run. That would be good enough, I think. Hey Ray, no. Hey Ray, what's up? Ray, no Isaiah. Some of these YouTube names are actually quite insane. Would you ever attempt one of those mad full DS strategies without using bonfires? Maybe. Maybe one day. Like, I'm pretty insane in the big game, as you can probably see. So, the thing is, the more challenge runs I do, the more practice I get. The more practice I get, the more insane challenge runs I need to do. So, at one point, I'm gonna do, like, can you beat Dark Souls without playing Dark Souls run? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I think I can abuse this. Yeah! Perfect jump. Hello, boys! What's up? Get spammed to death, guys. Have some triple rings of light. Oh, this guy has no HP. Why did I press the wrong spell? Okay. If I didn't press the wrong spell, he would be dead. Okay, why didn't I dodge? Okay, that was just stupid of me. Spam those rings. Not a good idea if you have a mage on their side. I was trying to kill the mage, but I would have killed him, but I forgot to change the coded sword on the left hand. If I changed the coded sword on the left hand, the mage would be dead. He had like no HP. There are stairs inside the room. Oh, that's how we get. That's the first Stars of Ruin I've seen in a while. Okay, that's way too complicated, the big M, honestly. That's way too complicated. Hey, Snack Thanos, what's up? Blindfolded Dark Souls run is probably one of the hardest things you can ever do in your life. Let's get one successful invasion with this build. That's probably going to be quite fine. Oh, they're getting invasions faster on this one. Nice. Spamming Dragon Breath in that situation would have been a lot better. As you can see, if you don't invade a lot, like, you get really rusty when it comes to invasions. Like, in invasions, you really can't really actually make any really good mistakes. It only seems pretty long, Hans. Like, it's really actually short. Like, it doesn't have a lot of range. Oh, they haven't killed Borealis. Oh, nice. That means you're gonna be fighting in the fog. Okay, the jellyfish just scared me right there. I'm seeing a magic tick over in the distance. Come here, boys. Also love that this armor set actually shows your feet. It's actually quite nice. Aren't there crabs over in the distance? Oh, they're fighting Borealis. Oh, those poor bastards. They... Oh my god. They don't know what's coming to them. Why is everybody a mage in this game? Like, doesn't anybody play melee characters? You're fighting true dragons, my boy. Okay, time to kill the mage, I think. The poor mage is gonna fight two dragons at the moment right now. Good fight. You have fought well. Okay, why are you attacking me, dragon? What the fuck? Dragon, please don't kill me. Oh, he doesn't see me because of the smog. That's not going to hit. Oh, what? When did you come from? Where did you come from? Generally curious. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Thank you, Borealis. Thank you, Borealis. Good fight, boys. Good fight. And the other one died. I am the invader. I am the real invader here. Fuck you, Borealis. Double dragon fight, guys. That was cool. Is Stars of Ruin one spell that gets enhanced by the Arrow Talisman? I don't think so. I think the only spell that gets enhanced by Arrow Talisman is Rocksling. Rocksling might be the only one that gets enhanced. There's a couple more as well, but I don't remember which one of them are. Borealis MVP, yeah. Borealis saved my ass there. Double dragon. There was a Smaragd and Borealis co-op. I should honestly redo the dragon only run. That was a nice fight, yeah. That was cool. That was actually very cool. Loretta's great bow? I didn't know that. That's also a cool thing. Is it Loretta's Great Bow or is it Loretta's Bow? Because I don't remember what that spell is actually called. Bloody Finger returned to his world. Oh, nice. It's actually Pop Golden Vow this time. I think they're down there. Hard to tell. But I think they're down there. Dragon Duo. Thankfully we don't have a Dragon Duo in the real game. That's... Thank God we don't have a Dragon Duo in the real game. Oh shit. These guys are actually prepared right now to die because these idiots don't know what's coming. Oh, these idiots. That's one down. Come here. I'll give you a bow. Okay. This is why the build is super strong, guys. I think I don't need to say anything more. This is the perfect example of the build. Those were dedicated gankers, by the way, as well. Like, they were waiting for an invader. But they did not... they did not imagine me showing up. Alright, let's go to the last build. It's Loretta's Great Bow and Loretta Mastery. Okay. Imagine duo Rune Bear boss. That would be actually crazy. There are two... Yeah, there are actually two bow Loretta spells. That's true. Let's show the last build that I want to showcase. And then we'll see what we're going to do. Probably play a little bit more around with the next build. Just shredded the poor guy. One died by Dragon Breath, the other died by double-coded sword attacks. Duo Mimic tier? Not that interesting. That would be three naked dudes slapping each other around. That would be not actually fun to watch, honestly. I got a triple kill with rejection. Oh god damn it. Does rejection only do holy damage, right? Or is rejection like a physical spell? I don't remember what rejection spell damage actually does. I don't know if it's magic, holy, or physical. Alright, this is my favorite build, definitely. Like, this is the bullet hell that I like to call it. And the reason why it's called bullet hell is because this is the combo that you do. You cast Pounding Rain of Stars, cast Rykard's Rancor, Rancor after that, Star Shower, and then you go Collapsing Stars. And you can cast the entire combo. And basically just blinds the entire arena and people just die. It's actually quite funny when people start running around the arena. But it's not actually good in invasions. It's only good in duels, really, because you don't have actually any way to deal with gankers. You don't do enough damage to deal with gankers, so this is a dedicated dueling build. Let me show you the equipment first. This is the equipment that I'm using. Wing of Stealth, one of the cooler weapons in the game. Not many people use this spell. Not many people use this weapon, and I really would like to see this weapon a lot more. Because with this weapon, you basically do only heavy attacks. You never actually do light attacks. Carian Regal Scepter, best spell casting staff if you don't want to. Like lose a lot of your mana, so that's the reason why we use that. Magic Shamshir, because Shamshir are a good combo with the Wing of Stealth, so we can double hand the scimitars. Heroda's Glintstone Crown. Heroda's buff gives us 2 to endurance and 2 to intelligence, perfect for this build. Carian Art Armor and Veterans for the rest because they look good. Double Heirloom, Stargazer and Two Finger because you need the stats for this build. Bull Goats for Poise, Great Jar for Equip Load, perfect. And I also have Gravity Stone Fan because Gravity Stone Fan is amazing at actually getting people off of you. The stats for this build are the following. These are the stats for the build. 16 Vigor, 21 in Mind, 17 Dexterity because you need to wield the Wing of Stealth, 73 in Intelligence and 13 Faith. We need Faith because we want to cast Rykard's Rancor. That's why we're using Faith. Stargazer. Finger. What's the favorite armor set in the game? The Carrier Knight armor. That's my favorite armor set in the game. It just looks way too pretty. Just looks fantastic. Does it even do damage? Yes, it does. So the spells we are using is Night Shard because we want to counter spell parries and Eternal Darkness. That's the reason why we have Night Shard. Founding Rain of Stars, so we can actually set a zone of control around us, so people don't attack us too much. Rykard's Rancor for the first combo, for the first spell in the combo, Rancor for the second one, Star Shower for the third one, and the fourth one is Collapsing Stars. All of these spells actually completely aim for your opponent, so you cannot just run away from them. You have to, like, run completely away from them to actually avoid them. So they're quite a good combo. And the tiers, we have Crimson Bubble tier and Magic Shroud and Crack tier because we mostly do magic damage at the end of the day. Yeah, and the reason why I like Astel is this. This attack, these are the light attacks from the Wing of Astel. But this is the heavy attack. The heavy attack sends out a projectile that doesn't use any mana, but it still does a lot of magic damage. And because it's a heavy attack, it also staggers enemies a lot. So you can actually have like a really good set of attacks with this. Also, this is the weapon art. Just go here and you're pretty much safe. Wonderful dueling build. Wonderful dueling build. Rejection push you away. Rejection push you away, but not rejection. I completely forgot. What is the spell that Gideon uses when he like applies like a buff on himself and then explodes after a while? That's like Law of Causality, right? That was the one I was actually meaning. Let's do some duels. This weapon also does like a neat sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it has like a swishing sound when you swing it around. It's actually quite nice. Love Causality is a buff where you get hit, explodes a bit. Yeah, that's the one I mean. Hans said he used rejection. I thought he said Love Causality. I misinterpreted. Let me show you how this build functions. Let me show you how this build functions. So we cast Founding Rain of Stars. Wait for this guy to buff, and then we go Rancoral, Star Shower. It's kind of impossible to invade the entire combo because you have to run away from some of them, and then you just get clipped into infinity. And then you go heavy attacks. Because people don't expect the Shamshir to have this range. It's actually quite insane how good this build actually functions. And people get scared because they don't understand the attacks that are coming. Good fight. Oh my god. Good fight. That was an amazing duel, my friend. I'm gonna do a couple more duels with this build because it's actually quite insane. I love Hieta's line when he Law of Causality kills you. Oh, that one. Yeah, that's actually a cool line. Did this guy actually have a name called the Exotic Butter? Insanity. That was a clean fight, yeah. I really love Wing of Astel. Like, just charge the heavy attack and nobody expects the second up follow-up. Like, the follow-up, nobody expects it. I hit so many people with it, it's actually quite funny. You have double follow-ups, which is super. Just amazing. Hey, my boy. Exotic Butter, what's up? Let's go. I'm gonna showcase the double scimitars here. Let's go. Are you ready? Double scimitars are also quite dangerous. I knew he's gonna come here. Nobody expects it. Nobody expects the attack. What? He headshotted me, that guy. Oh, that's a lot of range. Didn't expect that. Okay, so next time he comes close, we're gonna use Gravity Stone Fans. Gravity Stone Fan. That didn't stagger him. Oh. That didn't stagger him as well. Jesus, the hyper armor. That... Okay, now it's definitely lag that's fucking with me here. So we're gonna use this. And then this. And then that to pop that bubble. And then that as a finisher. Rykard's Rancor. More bubble. More spam. Spam, 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 spam. Good fight, my boy. Good fight. You fought well until now. Good fight. That's way too much spam. Like, people can't handle it. Like, it's really hard to handle it. You need to be pressing against me all the time. But if you come close to me, I will just start spamming the heavy attack from the Astel. And it's really hard to get people off. It's really hard to get... have like a break there to do anything against. Yep. This is pretty much a Gideon build. That's true. This is a better version of the Gideon build. That's honestly what this is, at the end of the day. Hey, Insert Agent here, what's up? I'm not sure if to call this build Gideon or to call it Bullet Hell. You guys be the judge. Like, I don't know what's more descriptive. I think Bullet Hell is a lot more descriptive than Gideon. Some people might not realize what I mean when I say Gideon, but Bullet Hell I think everybody will realize. Is that another mage? Bullet Hell? Yeah, I also agree. Ready? This guy knows what he's doing, but I think he's not ready for this shit. No, nobody can get avoid the entirety of it. He has double sleep sword, so we need to be very careful. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. Oh, good fight. Good fight, my boy. You did not expect the heavy attacks. Good fight. I hate the double sleep sword. The double sleep sword is just boring. Sleep me and then I'm dead. You could avoid it by using Eternal Darkness, that's true, but that's why I have Night Shard. Because Night Shard cannot be sucked in by Eternal Darkness. That is the sole reason why I have Night Shard on this build. If I see Eternal Darkness, I just start spamming Night Shard. And then just people get like a lot of damage in. I just get a lot of damage in if I see Eternal Darkness and I just can spam it through it. Like people don't know that Night Sorceries can actually avoid Eternal Darkness. So I can actually abuse that fact a lot. Let's show this build in a PvE sense. This is more of a dedicated PvP duel, like 1v1 dueling build. It's not really made for invasions or PvE, but you can use it for PvE because the Estelle is pretty strong. And I go over and I had a teammate with Gideon armor. That's true, Jay. That is true. Then a good build isn't a build that can not be negated. A good build is a build that doesn't have a lot of counters to it. Like the only good real counter to this is light rolling. Is light rolling or Eternal Darkness, or just being extremely good at dodging, which is really hard to do. I'm gonna try it in Invasions. I haven't actually tried this build in Invasions, but I'm gonna try to do it right now. I want to showcase it against a Earth avatar though first. Huh? How do I get up there without losing a lot of time? Probably no way around it. Skyrim my way up here. Perfect. Is the putrid avatar still alive? I always forget when I kill these trees. Like, I killed so many trees in this game. And also, this is a good counter for trees. I have Rykard's Rancor, I forgot that. Rykard's Rancor does fire damage. So you're not entirely a mage. You actually do a lot of different types of damage here. The tree is dead. It cannot survive the other Rykard Rancor. Oh! Hi-ya! Good fight, tree. Rykard's Rancor obliterates trees. This is probably the only useful, like, volcano sorcery. Like, I haven't found any good... This is probably my favorite sorcery in the game, Rykard's Rancor. It's just so fun to use. It's just a fun spell to use, honestly. It's wonderful. Oh, let's do some invasions with this one. And then I might switch to the fourth build. It's not gonna be a showcase of the fourth build, but I'm gonna probably showcase just a little bit in invasions, I think. My main build is a double lance build. It's a Crucible Knight build. But Bullet Hell would definitely be my favorite one. Bullet Hell is just way too much fun. And it's foggy in Liurnia, boys. I'm kind of glad nobody actually fell for this message, jumping ahead. Alright. Let's see what I'm gonna do in invasions. I think Rykard's Rancor is the best spell out of all of them for invasions. As it pretty much can kind of like screw with people a lot. Best feelings when you help other players and kill the boss alone. Don't agree. I like when people actually really cooperate to kill the boss. Yeah, the duck feet on the armor are quite bad. If I could do one thing, I would just remove the duck feet and the armor would be quite okay. But the duck feet are just kind of like absolutely destroying the look of the armor. Like, the problem is this is one of the better armor sets that you can actually wear, and you really need 71 poise. So you have to, you really have to wear this one, unfortunately. Cannot do anything against it, unfortunately. Maybe I can do a better combination here. Then I'm heavy load. Doesn't work. Hey, the Magic Matty, what's up? The duck feet. There are 2 armor sets with the duck feet. Suffer for the fashion, yeah. A little bit, yeah. Like, you don't see the duck feet as much from the back, so... That's honestly what matters at the end of the day. If the DLC adds covenants into the game, I'm gonna make a dedicated co-op build. Like a build that's meant to help players defeat bosses. But without covenants, there's no point in doing that. 71, so you don't get staggered by 2-handed rapiers. If you can get staggered by 2-handed rapiers, people are just gonna run you down. Like, it's actually not fun at all. What the hell have I made it? Oh, the poor guy. Maybe this is a good invasion build, honestly. The guy's spamming like crazy. Just running around and spamming. Whee! The hell? What hit me? Okay, I need to kill a host, because the host is the main problem here. The host is definitely the main problem. What is hitting me? He's dead. Good fight, host. Jeez, this guy's lagging also, crazy. Good fight, boys. You were no match for the bullet hell. I had cooperators for Renala once, and it was literally just dogpiling. Yeah, Renala, multiple people against Renala is just sad. Renala just gets like gangbanged in that situation, honestly. No other way to describe it. I have no more I haven't gotten a politically correct term for describe that other than gangbang. That's how that looks. She just gets bounced around. It's actually quite funny. Honestly, Renala with like the demi-human summons, it's also super fun. That's true. If you're a mage, you have to be a little bit smarter. Like, you have to use, like, fire spells and gravity spells and stuff like that. By the way, guys, I know people have technically done a gravity challenge run, like gravity spell only run. But also technically, they haven't actually done a gravity spell only run. Because nobody, I saw both videos on the gravity run, and all of them have used weapon arts and ashes of war. So I don't count that as gravity only runs. So I will do myself a spell only gravity run. I have to correct the mistake. Because they all ended up using the... Wrong button, okay. Basically, they all ended up using the... What's it called? The Beast Jaw from the Falling Star Beast. The weapon art where you basically like put the Beast Jaw in the air and then like... It tracks enemies and puts them in a like a gravity bolt situation. I don't know what the spell is called, I forgot. Forgot what the weapon art is called. Grieving single mother gets pounded. That's the perfect description. That's the absolute perfect description. I always have to die to gravity at least once in my streams, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna do my own spell-only gravity run. That way, we have another challenge run we can do. I didn't actually showcase the build well in Invasions. There's also Wave of Destruction. Yeah, but that's a weapon art. That's not fun to use in a spell-only run. Like, you want to see how the spells are gonna do. Because nobody has actually tried to use Rocksling or Astel's Meteorites, or whatever they're called, against Radagon. Not Radan, Radagon. They have all used the weapon art, and I don't accept it. I want to see if I can kill Radagon with Rocksling and, like, this spell. Collapsing Stars. Radagon can parry these spells, so that's going to be a tough fight, probably. The Elden Beast is going to be easy because you have Astel's Meteorites, and Astel's Meteorites do, like, insane amount of damage. I actually killed just with Rocksling, Jay? Or you killed him at the end with Rocksling? And did you use summons? Because if you use summons, that's not actually that impressive. Just Rocksling? And with summons or without summons? Then props to you, man. Radagon with the Rocksling is not easy to do. He can parry the Rocksling. Yeah, it's true. He does melt the summons. I would like better versions of the rock incantation. We might get some more spells in the DLC. We're gonna get new spells definitely in the DLC. But I'm actually wondering what spells are they going to actually put in the game. That's what I really want to know. Spells are gonna be quite cool. Why am I invading in the sewers? Yeah, the duck feet really kill the fashion on this build. Like, I have to figure out a better set of combinations to fix the duck feet. The duck feet are just now annoying me. There they are. Oh, wait, what? They should be going to Mo, right? Let's try this. Glad I pointed it out, yeah. I knew about it before, but now it's just annoying me. Oh shit! What is this summoning place? Christ! Okay. I literally couldn't do anything about this one. This was just bad luck. This was just complete bad luck. Funny moment was I noticed my teacher is playing Elden Ring. What the what the hell? Why is your teacher playing Elden Ring, for goodness sake? Press F, yeah. That was definitely an F moment. Let me get a nice invasion in, please. Why wouldn't a teacher play? Good point. Good point, Big Ian. Have you seen the fiasco that's happening right now when it comes to Bethesda and Doom Eternal? Like how they mistreated Mick Gordon. The reason why I'm bringing this up because I actually adore Doom Eternal and the soundtrack of Doom Eternal. And I absolutely detest the fact that Bethesda, ZeniMax, and Marty have behaved so poorly to Mick that it just hurts me. Like, companies are... like, Bethesda is really, like, shit at this. Like, Bethesda is probably the shittiest company right now that exists. Even more than Activision and Blizzard. He was talking with me about my build. That's insane. That's the best teacher. That's a go-to teacher. The supervisor... oh, everybody's playing Elden Ring. I'm gonna defeat them all in PvP, guys. Don't worry. If you want a raise, they should play against PvP with me. Even more than EA. I do think so. I think, like... I'm saying this more because I'm, like, fired up because of the whole fiasco of... that's happening right now. But, yeah, I really don't like Bethesda. Yeah, pretty much the big game. Pretty much. Pretty much. Not paying one of the best artists that's come out with one of the best soundtracks in, like, last 5 or 10 years is, like... not only that, but... it's not even they're not paying him. Like, the entire thing that they did to him was just horrible. I hope, like, he actually gets a good sum of money out of them when he actually tries to sue them. That would actually make me happy. To get a job with that company, you have to do something a little bit interesting for us. You have to beat this guy in PvP 1v1, Elden Ring. No glitches allowed. Don't get me wrong, all of those companies are kind of shitty, or like very shitty. And maybe even From Software is a shitty company. We don't know because they're just producing good games and we can't actually question it. But maybe they even are. Who knows? But I don't think so. I think From Software is like an okay company that treats its workers probably well. Like, it's a Japanese company at the end of the day. Yeah, that's definitely true. From the day that Doom 2016 released, all of those songs were in everyone's workout playlist. That's 100% true. Though for some reason at my BJJ gym they still play Justin Bieber. Not Justin Bieber, but songs similar to that. And that's a BJJ. Where's the location? Imagine you're an Elden Ring Elden Ring build being factored into job performance. That would be quite funny. Bro, I have no problem with listening to Bayonetta, but when you're grappling with like 20 different men, like just listening to Justin Bieber is not the most pleasant experience. You literally bench, yeah. You turn into Giga Chad the moment you turn on the Doom soundtrack. Where are these guys? Pop some boiled crabs. Honest to God, where are they? And I'm dead. That's the second gravity death. Okay, at the end of the day, Jay, that's just my opinion. Sir, we are seeing here that you are a Rob user. We cannot accept you in this company. Okay, Toto is doing stupid shit and dying to gravity twice. Need to get one more invasion, come on. It's not that hard, I just not need to die. It's almost 6 o'clock. After this I have a lot more work to do, I have to go edit the video to the end of the day. Okay, that's it. 100% true, especially in this game, because there is a lot of verticality. Like, the game basically lends you... Like, the game path basically brings you higher in the mountain. Think the PS5 is worth it? Not really, no. Not yet, at least. There are no good exclusive games on the PS5 yet. Other than Demon's Souls. Like, I'm still playing the PS4 and God of War. For some reason, God of War, the new God of War, is not being released only on the PS5. That's a shocker. Like, that's very confusing to me. I still can't believe that God of War Ragnarok was released on the PS4 as well. It's so weird. Sony doesn't do that there, usually. They usually want to sell the console with that. But hey, they decided they want to release it as well on the PS4. Anything that's fast. And Ratchet & Clank, yeah, that's true. Ratchet & Clank is also on the PS5. Forgot that. That's also a good game. But other than that, not really. Like, the console that I'm actually thinking about buying is Nintendo Switch, because Nintendo Switch has a lot of games that I would like to play. Team PS or Xbox. I don't pick teams. I like PlayStation just because I always had a PlayStation, never had an Xbox. I don't think the Xbox is inherently worse, or don't really care about that one. I'm definitely for PC most of all. PC or console, definitely. With the PC you can do much more potent things than the PS or Xbox. PC is just superior, like you can't argue against it. As a as a guy who likes to program, as a guy who likes to use programming languages a lot, PC is just better. Like, you can't do the same thing on PS or Xbox. Like, trying to mod Bloodborne on a PlayStation 4 is like serious hard work, but trying to mod it on PC, much easier. And that's always going to be the benefits of PC. That's true, you can do that, but that's also quite hard to do on the PC as well. Do a Dynasty Warrior build where you can only use a weapon and a bow and some incantations. Not really interested in that, honestly. Yeah, you can play games on the PC and work on it too. True. Maybe some insane bastard is working on a PS4, but I haven't heard about that one yet. Are you cutting your vids on PS4? What do you mean, am I cutting my vids on PS4? How would I cut my vids on PS4? Oh, these guys have not chosen a good place to be invaded at. Is this guy alone? Are you alone, my boy? Oh my god. Okay, the PV is hurting me. We're gonna die to the dragon, my boy. Yeah, we're gonna die to the dragon. Okay. I was so confused by why he's alone. I honestly didn't want to actually kill him at all. I wanted to actually leave. I don't like fighting solo hosts in invasions. For game is already to PC? True. PC is the end road for all of them all. If you mean working in, like, in a sense, where am I working on videos? It's on the PC, it's on a laptop. It's the Acer Nitro 5. That's the thing that I'm cutting my videos on. Like, you cannot install Vegas Pro on PS. That's like impossible. Big Bull, he's using Taunter's Tongue. Like, that's actually quite insane. Poise, yeah, definite poise. Yes. No, what would be actually fun? A laptop, yeah. I mean, it's a PC, but it's not strong. Like, I can't run Elden Ring on it, unfortunately. I think I know a good, like, not challenge run, but a good, like, community run for Elden Ring. I'm gonna do something like Elden Ring, but my viewers try to stop me. I could actually do, like, a normal... I could actually try to do a speedrun of Elden Ring, but with Taunter's Tongue equipped, so that people can invade me. Like, with this enabled. And then chat can just try to invade me constantly while I try to speedrun the game and finish it. That would be actually quite fun to do. A manhunt? Yeah. Basically a manhunt. True. Nobody's doing that for Elden Ring for some reason. Be glad about that Mask Dragon. Be glad. Because mine doesn't. Mine barely runs Sekiro. It'll be a fun stream. That's a good idea, I know, but I need a bit more viewers for that. Like, when the channel gets to like 50k, I might do that. And if the streams remain popular, you never know. Maybe I become boring. People stop watching me. Can't use the item because then you just pop the item. Wait, why isn't it working? Why is the item not working? Well, let me cancel the invasion and try to use the item. Oh shit, why? Do I need to use the furled finger? Yeah, you need to use the furled finger, then you can actually pop the Taunter's Tongue. That's how it works. Okay, that's probably why I couldn't actually use it. I wonder how a throwing daggers build would work. For PvE or for PvP? For PvE it would be working okay, but it's not going to be doing good damage. Oh, this is my first time here. I'm entertained, so I'll be sharing the stream. Thanks, Jay. Thank you. Guys, we need 50k now. Hey, Ellie, what's up? Thanks for the follow, man. 50k... Oh, that's not going to happen. By the end of the year, 50k... That's not... like, 50k subs, you, like, need to get, like, a video over 1 million views. That's a hard sell. That's really hard. 50k subs is a lot. Like, I would like to get, like, 10k. That would be fun. That would be good. Hey, Ellie, what's up? Well, got 140 of them, so I guess that's fine with that. I think a lot of people get a lot of furl fingers at the end of the game. Okay. I like this stream. It's a nice break from my usual challenge runs. The challenge runs can become a little bit exhausting. Are you also using Founding Rain of Stars? This is an invasion, my boy. I will not stop. Hey. Ah! There you go, Founding Rain of Stars. Mage battle against mage. He's running away a lot, so I need to do this. He's cosplaying as Gideon, guys. And he's dead. Good fight. My mage is much more powerful than your mage. I'm gonna share this video to him so he knows how to make this build. It's wonderful because Rykard's Rancor actually hides all of the other spells that you throw around, so it's actually quite hard to see what's going to come at you. Was that a fan? I don't know, but he died. Let me actually do some. We're already at the 2-hour mark. Yeah, Renala's hat is the stupidest hat in the game, definitely. One of the most stupidest hats in the game. Let me show you another build, guys, as well. Why not? My main build, let's say it a little bit. This is gonna be the last one for today. Like that name. My main build is a strength build, as always. But the problem is it's a new game plus, so I'm not gonna be carrying it over into the DLC immediately. I want to play the DLC as intended. But it's using double lances, double great spears actually, and double great spears are wonderful. Is a no upgrade run possible? 100% without too many problems. A no upgrade run isn't actually that hard. I'm trying to figure out, is there any good hard challenges to do in Elden Ring? I've done the no stamina run. The no stamina run is super hard and super difficult to do. But I really like the spell runs that I'm doing right now. They're really fun. Sounds hard, I'm scared of that. Nah, not really that hard. It's not easy, but it's not actually that hard. It sounds a lot harder than it actually is. This is my main build. The double lens build. Works wonderful. Tried and tested double lenses. And it works fantastic. Yeah, no upgrade. You can just use the meteorite staff. You can do a lot of damage and just use spells. Just melt people. Not for a challenge, just being dumb. I think a lot of people have done that. I think I'm gonna stick to the spell only runs for Elden Ring, but I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of speed runs into the mix as well. Right now I'm trying to learn the delicious speed run, but it's gonna take some time to actually learn it. A double anchor. Hell. You ready? I hate when that happens. Okay. That was lag. I dodged it right there. No roll, no sprint, no upgrade, level 1 run. That honestly sounds more annoying than it is a challenge. I think a blindfolded run would be more fun. Well, my first walkthrough I've played without ever upgrading because I forgot to old game. You played the entire game without upgrading? I don't believe that. That's impossible for a first time. You have to have upgraded something at some point. Oh, this is the build. I forgot to show this. This is not going to be in the showcase. This is the build that I'm rocking here. It's just a pure strength build. Pure strength, a little bit of faith mixed into it. So I can block every single type of damage in the game. So I have like... I have like barrier of gold for magic blocking, golden lightning fortification for lightning, and Lord's Divine fortification for holy damage. So I'm basically a tank with this build. Like, I'm super tanky with this build. It's actually insane. Hey! Oh, a twin blade. What's up? Took over for 500 hours. Yeah, what do you expect? You're doing like a no upgrade challenge run. You ready? You ready? You ready? Okay, you ready. Perfect. Oh, he's light rolling. Light rolling is a problem. Oh my god, he jumped over that maniac. Light rolling is difficult to counter, man. Now he got hit. Oh, stamina. Got out of stamina right there. Mistake. Good fight. I need to figure out how to counter the jumping attack. Like when somebody tries to jump over the lance attack. That's a little bit hard to counter. I think the first boss that made me work on build seriously was Commander Niall. Commander Niall is a tough bastard, not gonna lie. The first one that I got into a situation where I got into the Elden Beast, and I was using a pure, not pure. I was using a strength faith character, and I got to the Elden Beast, and I was like, "What the hell is this damage? Like, I'm not doing any damage to the Elden Beast. Like it was like I was hitting the Elden Beast with a wet noodle because I was doing holy damage." The 80% damage resistance on holy damage on Elden Beast is actually way too much. Like, he just destroys faith characters. Like, even like half like faith strength characters. Like, I was not doing any damage to them. I'm super tanky with the build, but people still manage to actually destroy me sometimes. I also need to equip the lance spear talisman. Hey! Should be 60%. Yeah, 60% sounds like a much better. Like 80 is way too much. Like your build just gets completely obliterated. Yeah, that takes way too much stamina. Like the jumping attack takes so much stamina, it's actually insane. Good fight. That was counter damage. Good fight. I'm fighting super strong builds today. What the hell is going on? At one point I made a friend of mine make a dump carrot so I could summon him for free starting gift bewitching branches. Why starting gift bewitching branches? Why that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Would you guys find a pacifist run for Elden Ring, but only using like the worst summons fun to see? Because people have beaten the game with using like Mimic Tears and Tish and other like super strong summons, but like worst summons one, like not special ashes. Like I think that would be actually quite fun to see. Nobody has done that as well. Hey! Oh, this guy's using a stealth. What the hell? Hey! Hi. Here we go, my friend. You ready? Ha, that hit him. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, didn't hit him? Oh, the Gavel of Haima, boys. Good fight. Ah, the Gavel of Haima. God damn it, that's such a good spell, honestly. Gavel of Haima. I love that spell. No upgraded summons would be fun. That would be annoying, honestly. That wouldn't be fun. No upgraded summons, that would be horrible. Because you would take like 10 years to kill one single boss. Also would be impossible. Because bosses would just one-shot the summons. I don't think that's actually even possible. Like a non-upgraded summon is so weak, like it cannot survive in one hit from any single boss. Fun to watch. Believe me, if it's not fun to make, it will not be fun to watch. Trust me on that. Like, in order for things to be fun to watch, like the people who make them have to have fun while they're making it. Otherwise, it's not going to be fun to watch. Ah, the branches are for the Niall summon then. Basically, what I had in mind, there are two categories of summons in the game. Like, there are the like special summons like Mimic Tier that use like gravel Black Flame build. I'm gonna explain it after the duel. I think I've fought this guy before. Or her. Let's go. You ready? You drinking flask? No flask? Okay. Where are you going? Free aim. Oh! That was a perfect free aim right there. I think it's time to finish you. She's just going to be super passive right now, isn't she? Yeah. Oh. Come on. Accept your defeat. Come on. Hate when people are a bit... Hate when people be like this. They just become super passive and they don't want to even fight anymore. Good fight. Point down for you, because I hate that people just become super passive when they're like on low HP. I just Tibia summons, but someone else did that already. No, Tibia summons are a spell, that's not a summon. Accept your defeat. What was I going to explain is this. Let me actually look at this. These guys, the named spirit summons are always like the special summons, and they use like the ghost flowers to upgrade. So all of the ghost upgraded path summons are gonna be out of the question, and we are just gonna be allowed to use like these normal summons, like they just use graves, like. And the thing is, all of them are super weak. Like you have to beat them with like man serpents, ancestor followers, nomad ashes, putrid corpses. That will make the run a lot more fun to do. I think that would be actually quite nice to see. Like, you can't use Oleg, you can't use Englav, you can't use Floch. None of the named ones can be used in that run. And I think that would be actually quite nice to do. Alright, boys, I'm gonna do one more duel, and then we're gonna call it a day today. I'll see you guys all on Monday then. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Monday yet. I might do something like a spell ranking list, something like that. Because I don't have a lot of time on Monday, so I'm gonna have to be really fast. Like, I'm gonna go in, do like a 1 hour stream and go out. But on Wednesday, we're gonna start a new challenge run on Dark Souls, definitely. Oh, nice. A worthy opponent. Moonveil is the best spell in the game. It's honest, that's kind of low-key true. Let's go. You ready? Oh, yeah. Nice counter. Nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, what is this duel? This is amazing. I wish this had more range, honestly. Oh, yeah. Oh, good fight. Perfect way to end the stream. Good fight. B-spell only run is impossible, unfortunately. You cannot do it. You cannot get death roots without killing something, at least. I would really like to do a B-spell only run. I think of Andrew Tate. What do you think I think of Andrew Tate? What? He's a scam artist, man. Come on. What is that question even? Double KO. Spawn it in. Spawn it in. That's not fun. Like, I don't like to do that. That doesn't... Ty Taylor already did that, honestly. He just killed two things and just beat the entire game with it. I don't like that, because the thing is... I know the title, like, can you beat Elden Ring with such and whatever. It's kind of like clickbaity, but it's also kind of like... It puts a bad taste in my mouth when I name the run like that, and then I immediately negate the first rule of the run, which is don't do any damage besides with these spells. And then you use like spears or something like that to get these spells. Then you're technically not beating them. Yeah, that's cheating the run. That's not cheating the game, that's cheating the run. Some people don't care about that. I do. I personally do, so I don't do that. So I always try to find like glitches in order to follow the rules of the run. And honestly, glitches make it more fun, because it's like a smart thing that you figured out in the game that you can do to make the run, which I like personally more. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it here for today. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit of a chill stream today. Today was more of like a just chatting stream, honestly.